Maybe we can talk about it after the match. I'm not really sure. It confused me a bit, seeing that.
How's you doing business for you?
Yeah. We're okay. We're okay, man. This is all we have to do here. This is all we have to do. They're gonna help us now. Okay, man.
I'd have done it better. But anyway, congratulations.
So, we got it in there. Got renew. Just like that. That's it. Let's play one more card and that's it. That's it, baby. Yes. Legends, welcome back to another deck guide. Before we get into today's list, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please take the time to do so now. My next objective is to reach 10,000 subscribers, and I'd really appreciate your help and support in achieving that goal. For today, I've put together a bit of a meme list. Salamander, Poison, Wipeout with this card here. This is how we're looking to wipe out all the opponent's units through poisoning them all and destroying them off the board that way. So the leader ability that we're using is Jackpot. The order allows us to gain 9 coins, then boost an allied unit by any excess amount gained. Good thing about this is that we don't really have to worry about over profiting when playing units down, so that's nice. Whenever an allied unit gives you coins, boost it by any excess amount gained. With the leader ability, we're really looking to save that to be played out when we're committing Salamander to the board. Hopefully that happens towards the end of a long round 3. So that's what's going to allow us to get to this Tribute 9 that you see here, right? Jackpot order, gain 9 coins, Tribute 9 for the deploy to poison all units. For the stratagem, I've gone with Tiger's Eye. This order allows us to gain 5 coins. I've really just put that in there just to help with Soul's Horde 9, and also to help turn the tax collectors into engines, basically boosting by 1 at the end of every allied turn as they begin to over profit for us, bearing in mind how our leader ability works with units. So what I'm going to do is run you through this list bottom up, explain how best to play each card, when to play it during a match, and then we're going to discuss how to execute the strategy for our deck. So to begin with, 2 Fist Tech Traffickers. Deploy, give poison to a unit. If it's an ally, gain 3 coins. We can use Fist Tech Traffickers to, of course, poison any of our own allied units, but in particular, it does have good synergy with Failed Experiment, and we're going to discuss why in a second. So Fist Tech Traffickers can work offensively as well with different poison synergy. So if the opponent's units are poisoned, we can use Fist Tech Trafficker to just destroy the opponent's units. But this is also a nice combo here as well. And I kind of like to use these cards round 1 predominantly with the Failed Experiments. Double Tax Collector. We like to play these out round 1, ranged, every allied turn on turn end, gain 1 coin. Like I said, when we have a full pouch, these cards will begin to boost themselves by 1, which is pretty nice. They end up turning into engines for us, giving us more points on the board. And they're very effective to play to help Soul reach Horde 9 as well. So play both tax collectors out round 1 early on. Double Failed Experiment. Deploy, poison self, feed poor, move poison from self to a unit. So Failed Experiments can offer us some control. Obviously you can poison off the opponent's units and destroy them off the board. Cooldown of 3. Keep that in mind. We can use 1 or 2 of these round 1 when we're going first. And then, of course, they do have good synergy later on as well with the Poison Brothers. So keep that in mind. You may wish to either save one of these to be played with the Poison Brothers, or use the location to help generate a Failed Experiment at that time. Double Fist Deck. Profit 4. Poison a unit. So once again, you can use this offensively if you like, or we could self-poison as well, I guess. Maybe it's a better option to go offensive with this one. And just bear in mind, it's giving us some coin. Maybe that can help us get a full pouch. And then as we play our units down that offer extra coins, they will be boosting. So a few different ways to get coins, destroy the opponent's units, and for us to gain some extra boost according to how our leader works. We have, for our consistency, we're running Sewer Raiders and Casino Bouncers. So with the Casino Bouncers and the Sewer Raiders, we'll discuss them both together. So as I said, I have these in here to give our deck thinning so we can find out good cards as the match progresses. And what we want to do is always keep one Casino Bouncer and one copy of a Sewer Raider in deck at all times, because these cards thin the other copy out as we play them down on the board. So with this card, to summon all copies of this unit from your deck to this row, it requires 1 coin to do that, fee 1. We can play this for Insanity, which basically means that if we've got no coins to activate the fee, we damage this card by 1 and still get to activate it. So with Casino Bouncers and Sewer Raiders, play them out round 1, because that's when we always want to prioritize thinning our deck out as early as possible in a match. Same with the Sewer Raider. Just bear in mind, we need 4 coins or more in our pouch in order to summon all copies of this unit from our deck to the row that this card is played on. Then we have Stolen Mutagens. With the Stolen Mutagens, I like to take these in over the long round 3 when we're going to do our Poison Wipeout and when we're playing the Poison Brothers out, because that's when this card will play for greater value. If we have a look at how this card works, if you control at least 2 Salamandra units, choose an additional mutagen. So that's what's really going to make this card play for great value at 5 provision cost. We'll get 2 of those options, red, blue, or green, any of those 2 that we like. Makes sense to play it at that time, because that's when we're going to have a lot of Salamandra units. The Defender, Poison Brothers, Location, Savola, all those kinds of cards, right? And what we can do at that time is go for damage an enemy unit by 4. We can poison an ally unit and gain 5 coins. Boost an ally unit by 4, give it fail. Typically what I do is go for the blue and green option. Bear in mind how you sequence those options. Whatever you select first is what's going to get played out first. I think giving Veil would be nice over the long round 3, because obviously we're going to do a double board poisoning all units. And to avoid destroying our units off the board through the use of Salamandra, what we want to do is give some important units Veil so they can't get poisoned and they can't get destroyed. In particular, you want to give Veil to Roland, because he's really going to pop, gaining a lot of coins for us and gaining a lot of boost when we use Salamandra to poison the entire board. So best play it over a long round 3. Then we got Soul. Soul's just a really strong engine to help us get round control round 1. We're looking to play this at best for Horde 9. At the end of your turn, boosts off by 3. So it turns into a really strong engine. Try to play it closer to this Horde so it's not as susceptible to get removed from the opponent's control options. So moving on into the poison synergies that we got. Gellert. Gellert, when we play this card, profit 2 immunity, which is pretty good. It can't be manually targeted by the opponent. Fee 1, poison an ally unit and boost it by 2. Cooldown 1. And it has Adrenaline 5 at the end of your turn. Purify yourself. So what we're looking to do with Gellert is best save this card to be played in combination with Roland behind Defender over a long round 3. And the best way to really play Gellert is just to consistently give poison to a failed experiment, because we can keep offloading the failed experiment's poison. Like I said, we want to be careful not to spread poison to our own units around too much. Try to target veiled units, because we will be playing Salamander to poison the entire board. We have to be wary not to destroy our own units off the board at that time. Roland works great in this deck. A consistent way to get profit. Whenever a unit gains poison, gain 2 coins. So because of this card's ability and the Jackpot leader, this card will boost like really high when we do the double salamander play at the end of the match. So we really want to make sure Roland sticks, and we most likely want to give him Veil through the use of one of our mutagens. Basically, the sequencing for this card would be over a long round 3. It's like you'd open up with Candle, Defender, then you'd play Roland, and then you start doing our poison synergies from there. Conjurer's Candle, just an effective spender. A way to give some protection to our Defender token units is why I mainly have this in here. So really, I'm looking to play Conjurer's Candle over a long round 3. It has resilience, so we can play it around 2 as well. Profit 5 when we first play it up. Fee 1, boost an allied unit by 1. Increase the boost by this card's fee cost. Each time you pay this card's fee, increase its cost by 1 up to 9. So we could use Conjurer's Candle, like I said, Defender, maybe to boost up Get Alert, Roland, or something else that may get removed that we want to stick on the board. Salamander Hideout, Resilience. So if we don't use the order ability initially for this card, it carries over onto the next round. For example, you could play it round 2, and then it'll still be there for round 3. Deploy, spawn and play Failed Experiment, etc. Any of these other units that you see here. What we want to do with the Hideout is go for Failed Experiment, because it's going to have really good synergy with the Poison Brothers, as I explained earlier. And yeah, we just want to keep poisoning Failed Experiment, offloading the poison. That's the kind of idea. The order for this location is that you get to move poison from an ally to another unit. We may be using the order here to destroy our Salamander unit, because we need Salamander in graveyard in order to hit renew on it and do the double poison board wipeout play. So keep that in mind. And yeah, to discuss that further, let's get into the card now, Salamander. So to begin with, it gives you profit 1 when you play it. Deploy, poison a unit. Tribute 9, poison all units on the battlefield instead. That's how we're looking to play this card, Tribute 9. We also get to increase the profit by 1 for every allied Salamander unit. Good chance we'll be getting some pretty good profit then when we're playing this, because we are looking to play a lot of Salamander units over the course of a long round 3. And basically the idea with Salamander is that second last play of the match over a long round 3, we use our leader ability to get 9 coins to hit the tribute if we don't already have that much. And we poison everything on the board, okay? And then we're going to need a way to destroy this card and put it in our graveyard. So we have a few ways to do that. You can use Failed Experiment onto this card to poison it and destroy it, the order from our location. You can use Gillert to give this poison, destroy it. Fistex and Stolen Mutagens, poison an allied unit, gain 5 coins. So we'll need some kind of a combination like that in order to put this card in our graveyard. Bear that in mind. That is how we can renew it then. This has to basically die in order to play it twice, okay? Then we've got Defender, profit 3, tribute 3, spawn 2 scarabs in this row instead of 1. So we're looking to hit the tribute when we play this. We are looking to play this over a long round 3 to give protection to all of our poison synergy units, okay? And what we can do at that time is use Conjurer's Candle to boost up the scarabs to help keep them online, out of removal range. Very important to give protection to our cards. To balance this deck out and give it flexibility to play across various situations in a match, I've added Savola in here to give us point slam. So we actually do have some short round 3 potential if we get bled out of our strong poison combinations. So the way this card works is it gives us profit 2, tribute 9, spawn a Savola's Frightener in this row, which is this token unit that you see here. So nice point slam. Don't be afraid if we have to spend some good poison combos in round 2 then, for that matter. If not, you can just save this towards the end of round 3 as well. King of Beggars. this is in here just to give us some extra coin, right? It's kind of refunding our tributes. So it's got a fee ability, fee 1, boost off by 1. While in deck, whenever you pay a tribute, remove a counter for each coin paid. For each removed counter, gain 1 coin back. When the counter reaches 0, summon self from the deck to a random allied row. Counter 12. So we do have a few ways to activate King of Beggars and refund our coins back. So like I said, we got Savola and Defender and Salamander. So all we really need to hit to get KOB out from deck is really just get at least Defender and one of these two, which will most likely happen by the end of the match. And then King of Beggars ain't too bad because it gives you a spender at the end just to utilize all your coins if you've got no other effective spenders. So what we want to do with KB is always keep this card in our deck at all times. Renew allows us to play a unit from our graveyard with a provision cost of 9 or less and give it doomed. The target for Renew will be the Salamander unit. So please ensure that you destroy this off with our poison synergies. Make sure this is in the graveyard. And then final play at the end of the match will be Renew to bring Salamander back out. Make sure you got enough coins to play its Tribute 9 again. And then we just destroy the whole board with a lot of poison value at that time. And then we got a Neuromancy in this deck. It's an Echo card, so we get to play it twice. Play any card from your deck. I went with a Neuromancy because we do have a few different kinds of cards that we must get to. In particular, a Nero is good for access to artifacts. These two, which are fairly important. And a nice way to get Renew that maybe some other tutor cards can't really help us get there. You know, like a Royal Decree or whatnot. So now that we've covered the list, let me explain how to execute the strategy for this deck. Round 1, what we want to do is just rely on our engine cards and boosting to get round control. Also, our deck consistency cards. So in mentioning that, what you want to do basically is play both tax collectors out, followed by Soul. You can go Sewer Raiders, Casino Bouncer. You can play Failed Experiment, Fisstech Traffickers, Fisstech. Basically the bottom half of our list. Okay, keep that in mind. The bottom half of our list seems pretty good to go around 1. This is a bit of a meme deck. We do need some specific match settings in order to make this work. What I suggest we do, because of how Salamander works and the destruction value we're going to get, most of the time we just want to push hard to win round 1, pass round 2, and just go a long round 3. Okay, so then over a long round 3, we kind of start to set up the poisoning of the opponent's units and get ready to wipe the board out. So let's say we win round 1, go into a long round 3. The way you'd play into a long round 3 is open up with Conjurer's Candle. You play Defender, boost up the tokens with Conjurer's Candle, play down Roland, play down Gellert, Salamander or Hideout to get your Failed Experiment. And then what you're going to consistently do is just use Gellert to poison Failed Experiment, even the other ones, if you want to take him into the long round. And just begin offloading your poisons everywhere. Maybe destroy some units with the poisons in the meantime, if you have to answer them immediately. And as we get closer to the end of the match, make sure we use Stolen Mutagens to give Veil to our important units, in particular Roland. Only self-poison units with Veil, or the Failed Experiment, because we can continue to offload those poisons. Because remember, when we hit Salamander, it poisons the entire board, and we can self-destroy. We want to avoid that. So second last play of the match would be Salamander, Tribute 9 in combination with Leader, poisoning the entire board. And we're going to poison off the Salamander, destroy it, put it in our graveyard. And then final play at the end of the match will be Renew Salamander again, Tribute 9 again. And hopefully we just destroy all the opponent's units and a few of our good units stick and we have enough boosts to win the match. So thank you very much for your time and support, and I hope you enjoy the following matches. Probably the way to go at the beginning of the new season.
corporations are people too.
Works differently? Oh, something changed? I'm not aware of that. What's the difference?
Gestures smooth yet restrained.
I think we just gotta get rid of that right away. Seven instead of 5.
We need sleep.
Oh my goodness, really?
Test so soon.
I didn't see that. So there's gonna be a change coming that way. Oh, I used it right away. Try to over profit so we can turn this into an engine. Go for soul next.
So, shall we warm up with a fire spell?
Ah, to see a fear one day with mine own eyes.
Would have been good to kill that off too. Oh, siege with mages.
I pass on every
Bunch of Easter eggs. That's what we love, man. We love it.
Oi, what's that up your sleeve?
Lots of patient decks. Really? Who's been putting out mage guides? Oh, it's ring.
Knees are drowning in shite, but my head's in the clouds.
They're still going? Good. Okay. We got the long rounds. That's all I want. Siege Knight scenario. And how does that perform, Dub? Like combining the two. I've heard some people say it's weaker to do it that way. Not much of an NR guy. It's all good, my friends. Let's learn together. Two-card advantage, wow. What are they on? 4 and 6. Yo, if they go boosty, that's the best case scenario for us. Oh my goodness. Imagine that, they just go super tall. We got such a set hand here. Man, we got everything, dude. Tax collector? Maybe one tax collector's alright. Any of that, that's it. This one's ranged row. I'm thinking they're gonna play. Do they just have those as fillers? That's just to work with the consistency with Siege Master. Give them deck consistency. I don't think it's actual Siege, is it? Like, they're gonna play the scenario? I guess it's something to be wary of. Let's trade artifact for artifact.
I'm a medic. I tend to know what I'm doing when I describe something.
Oh man, they're going range, dude. Salamander heaven. You better believe it, Deathlo. We are doing Salamander Poison Board Wipeout. I haven't played it for a while.
It's a one-way assault, I assure you.
I'm happy to see opponent range row stacking mages better. Thank you, Corp. Appreciate you. This may need quick answering. Let's just go like this.
Seals can be filed within 7 years.
We just keep boosting tokens. Chapter of Wizards.
We've no room for renegades. We've no tolerance.
Wow, they're just going ranged, man.
We have each other's backs. That's more than most.
They're just going ranged. They might go boiling oil on the 5, purify the 3. Or vice versa. Ooh. Yeah, we gotta be careful of this. Yeah, we're gonna board wipe, my friend. You like the new NG cards? Nice. I'm very curious to play them out. How's everyone looking to play them? What does everyone think about the NR cards? You like those too?
So many of them, I'd have to aim to miss.
I think trying to poison... I mean, they're trying to boiling oil the 5A. I think so. It would give him the purify.
Product needs to hit the streets of Dawn. That clear?
Okay. Well, we've got to be kind of careful with self-poisoning too. Location, move the poison.
To die by your side. A pleasure. A privilege.
Thanks, Sodom. Appreciate it. My hate wave with almost every deck. KG Karathi. That's what you guys should call me, man. I've been putting it in every freaking deck. There's a reason, but it's good. I think it's this way, right? We're gonna poison that because veiled.
Prime product.
All right, let's sift out the boiling oil now. Just trying to play around it the whole time, just in case. My God, they keep hitting the freaking token, man. Have you seen how lucky they've been getting with that hit? I swear it's hit this like 2 or 3 times. Oh my goodness. I think it's time for this, right? Go that way. Go that way. Cooldown 3. It requires a bit of thinking, this one. I'm trying not to make a mistake here. I'm really trying to focus. I'm trying not to screw myself.
Why do they not fall?
Because if I mess my self-poisoning up, I'm losing. Losing my own unit.
I'm an officer.
Hold up.
and a gentleman.
So we hit this one now.
You will not stand in the way of my master's plans. I won't let you.
Yeah, we got 9. Okay. So yeah, I think maybe I screwed up with the failed experiment. I think we lose the failed experiment.
The day is nigh when all shall behold
But it will still be okay. I'm pretty sure. Can I do anything about that? No. We can move the poison from this to save it. No, it's not going to work, is it? Because I have to play this first. I play this now. Move it first. How do I kill this though? Okay. It worked out, huh? I think good spot for us.
The life of a source isn't a bed of roses, I tell you.
A birthday hat?
We shall prevail.
Going that way. We just do it now, right? I don't have to spend or anything. I think we have enough profit. Tribute 9. Can I move any other poisons anywhere? I don't think so. Nice. We did it. Nice, nice. Yeah, another control deck. Why not? Give me more mages playing range throw boosts.
This world, only two things are certain.
Are bad matchups? Alright. We'll try our best, man. You know what I like about memeing? It's not really about winning or losing, it's just about having fun, eh? Good change of pace, man.
Sewers remind me.
We get to relax a bit today. Just try to have some fun destroying the board. Hopefully we just get some favorable matchups. I think we're kind of lucky in that mage match too, because usually mages go offensive. But they used Letitia for range throw value.
Which one of you wants to die first?
This is a Witcher deck. Interesting.
Good luck. Not too much, eh?
You've got to dodge. You've got to have the... He's inside now.
Favorite SY archetype? I really enjoy playing Cleaver, Crimes, Intimidate. How about yourself? What are we looking for now? We could resist the bleed with the whole poison combo, save Savola for a short round. Okay, let's have a look, man. Still got Soul. Fish Flapper.
Gotcha. No, no, damn it!
Crimes and Bounties, sick. Yeah, that's true, man. I think after this line pockets Golden Necker business, eh? That's when that started to happen. That's a really hard deck to verse. You saw I got smashed by it first match of the stream. Honestly, man. It ain't easy verse in that one.
Corporations are people too.
Oh, maybe I should have boosted. Oh yeah, goes leader. No? Oh man.
I admire the beautiful. What can I say?
Here we go. They will go Leo or Vesemir here. Potentially. That's why you kind of swarm like that. Or they could just try to waste my cards. We'll see. Thanks for the follow, Legend. Appreciate it. Appreciate you, Shredder. Thank you for the match, man. You destroyed me. I could not compete with your mighty warriors. Too strong. Good on you, friend. Happy for your victory. All the best to you. So we could poison that way. Should I hold it or use it? Maybe just hold it. Oh! So with this we can poison self. Boost, give. Still in the safe zone. Junod?
Damn it! Should never have taken this contract.
Certainly.
I want to see corpses! Corpses everywhere!
Let's just make sure. These are really carrying for us here. They may have a tall punish back this way. We don't know that. Yeah, I love metal, man. Favorite bands? Slipknot, Trivium, freaking all the hardcore stuff. I like Breaking Benjamin, Red, just name them, man. I listen to everything. Korn, love it, man. Great gym music. Yo, what's up, pimp? Nice to see you. Yes, it is Anagard, friends. We have Anagard here. This is a most interesting situation. We do have 2 salamander units. Self-poisoning. We can play around it just using the specials. Oh yeah, that's a great list, Ghostify. It's mad. Sup, Shu? Oh.
Not your lucky day.
I honestly didn't freaking expect that. Oh my god. Oh my god, I didn't expect that at all. Oh my god. Is there anything left to really do? I don't know. We got a lot of coin in saying that though. Maybe we can make it out of this with leader and passive.
Make it back to the keep by sundown or freeze.
No more half measures. Fill 'em full.
They're really gonna go all in? Wow, this is very interesting.
What the? Who the hell are you calling hot-headed?
Okay.
You fear me. I sense it. I smell it.
So, how are things?
We have to use everything now. Maybe I didn't have to click on the end then. Anagard's cool as, man. I love these Witcher decks, eh? They're really fun. I'm not sure what we got left after this. Honestly, we spent... I mean, they don't have crap all either. We have a nice spender. Oh. Oh my goodness gracious me. I mean, how much control do they have at this point?
Move it, or I'll beat you bloody.
Don't have the profit. I think not enough profit, friend. What do you think? Not enough profit for that kind of a thing?
This tech never. Why consider this is powdered sugar?
Okay, And we have control. Pistek and this card. This card, Fistek. I think we just go offensive. Does it matter the sequencing here? Wow, we did it! Whoa! Oh! They got Crystal Skull. That's interesting. That's it. You know it, Erdem. Gwent is about experimenting, right? Trying things that are unusual. We're not afraid to push the boundaries. Okay.
In this world, only two things are certain. Corporations are people.
If we're afraid to push boundaries, we're never going to achieve things in life. Or if you're scared of making mistakes, that too. True? Yo, it's good, Chief.
Looks like some light reading.
Double scenario deck, is it? Why would you play that round one?
Years.
Well, they've gone first, which is good.
Fancy a game of Kabiri roulette?
Triple? Wow.
I'll consider this my tip.
Yeah, it's good to hear, man. We're memeing today. We're having some fun. Salamander board wipeout. Trying to make it work. That's the second time it's happened to me on round 2. I'm watching you, Sewer Raider. You've been playing up today.
Any diamonds for little old me?
This is the second time, man. Oh, I don't have enough profit that way. Yeah. Why not? Why not conjure some spirits to destroy them? Oh yeah, it's gonna be a nice poison.
These marvels, they dazzle.
Get rid of you. Oh my god.
The ounces of Optima Mater are
Yo, can you let me do my meme, bruh? All I wanted to do today was play Salamander board wipeout. Why is that so hard today? You're telling me I gotta answer this now before anything else? Seems to be popping up right when I don't need him. I'll say that, man. Thank you for your generosity, for giving me a cuddly bear. Appreciate that. Now, get out of there. We're in a bit of trouble if they tempo pass.
Sleep, my champion. Rest now.
Moving!
Maybe they're trying to 2-0 me? Is it? Yo, thanks very much for the Prime sub. Really appreciate you, my friend. How kind are you, man? I think we're going down card. Can't necessarily do this in the one go, can I? Exactly. That's what's happening to me a bit. That's the thing with the memes, eh? Like, we don't really have that, you know, heavy control and all that kind of stuff. A lot of flexibility how to play the deck out. It's very specific. Like, it's a specific strategy. But, you know, it's fun, man. It's definitely fun to try out different stuff. Like playing off meta. Yo, there you go, Chief. Look at that, man. My God. We're just talking about it. Jeez Louise. Honest to God, man. Oh, it's one of them days.
My fist purest tears, purest in all Novigrad.
How are we doing this? Getting like this, right?
Liquid gold, this.
Okay, so now I have to. We're probably abandoning our salamander strat. We have to get rid of that. Kill it that way. Yeah, thanks very much for the Prime sub, Clemo2203. A hype train is close. Thank you.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Okay, we got Soul, strong engine. Soul, Sewer Raiders, probably Savola. And that's about it, man. I can't really punch out much more than that.
How about this one?
I mean, Savola with KOB is a pretty big swing still. We have a fair few coin. Good that we were able to get rid of that that freak. We got rid of the freak, guys. It's alright. Two points of boosting will it be?
They belong to me, and me alone.
Okay. Savola's gonna be the best bet. The freak show is over. We're happy about that.
Nose, mouth, any hole of them. Long ships are overrated.
Mate, if I beat you here, come on, man. We got a big point slam. What do they have left? Was that really their strongest play, the scenario? That's it? Done deal? My goodness. What does everyone think? Do we have a chance? Another fist deck?
It could very well be the deal
No.
of a lifetime.
Are they looking for coin for Savola themselves, maybe?
You will not stand in the way of my master's plans. I won't let you.
Click, 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 click. That's a lot of points. Do they have tool punish? There's a chance, Chief. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Why? Why, man? Let there be hope. Oh. Not bad, man.